Name is Sean Stromer. Know me as HecticS14 on Instagram. Grew up with Andrew, so I've been with Animal Auto for probably about 10 or so years now. Started with video games with me. I've always liked racing video games. I was really big into RPG style games, and I just got tired of playing games in general. So I stopped playing games. I came outside, and luckily my next door neighbor was my buddy, my best friend, Andrew Molina. And I've been helping him build motors in his garage since the first days of high school, at the end of our high school type stuff. I like playing with mechanical things. It's just a hobby. I like to build cars. I like to build rims. Just anything to do with hands-on and learning new things is always fun to me. Other than that, I was building cars with him for about 10, 12 years. And it progressed from him going in from his garage to his own shop, and then we try to build up the shop a little more. Kept hopping around to maybe 2 or 3 different locations until we found a good one. I've just been around cars for a long time. Me and Andrew would watch a bunch of option videos. We'd watch a bunch of bigwigs back in Japan. We'd watch personal videos of them. Before they really became big and more mainstream, but that was what initially started the style and the era of rear-wheel drive and just getting into having fun. And then it evolved from actually building the car and driving it to experiencing what they're doing to actually pushing myself to do a little bit better. Then I actually had the opportunity to be on the pit crew with Ryan Littoral. And at that time, I helped him out as much as I could. I pushed myself as much as I could, went to every event with him, and I saw how they had a different style in the US compared to Japan. And it still scratches that itch, and it still gets you to the feeling like you want to go back out there and drive, no matter who's driving. A Nissan 240. S14, it's a 95, converted it to Kuki instead of a regular original Zenki. When I first got the car, it didn't have a front end to it, so I decided to go a different route than to build it original 95. But yeah, this is my 3rd chassis. The other 2, got in some trouble with those, so I took parts and ideas from those previous ones and accumulated them into this one that I've had for about 5 or 6 years now. Maybe a little longer. But oh, it's a lot. I've blown up a transmission. I've swapped out the tranny to a 370Z 6-speed. It's a built SR motor. It's only got around 300, reliable. I've gone a number of different routes with this car. I've had it stock for a little while. I've blown up a turbo. It turned out that I wanted to go a different route than just keep swapping a stock turbo on there until the next one goes. I've upgraded the turbo to a GTX 3071R. It's a single scroll, twin gate exhaust manifold. It's a one-off exhaust manifold from FutureFab. All custom lines are done by me. Pretty much anything and everything on this car was done by me. Motor-wise, suspension, drivetrain is pretty much done by me. My buddy Brandon did the adapter plate for my 6-speed Z-Trans. I got Power by Max suspension, PBM limit brake rear angle, rear knuckles with limit brake toe, GK Tech arms in the front and the rear, battle version upper control arms. It's got a mixture of parts, but a bunch of these companies I know the people that work there, and I've had insight from them, and they gave me steps on what to do and how to go about it. I try to keep the interior as plain as possible. OEM, a little bit of touch flares on it. It was a street car at one time before I decided to start pulling it apart and redoing everything. So I try to keep the street car vibe to it as well still. I just recently had it painted. It was about a month, 2 months ago I had it painted. I did a custom color, a little bit of a custom color. It's like a GM black cherry with a little bit of extra red metallic. It's kind of a two-tone. It's got black roof with gold flake. It's got a black cherry body with red flake on it. The vents are blacked out. Other than that, it's got my buddy's company, MFR, did a splitter oil pan skid plate for the front to have side splitters on the side skirts to protect the body a little better. But BN kit, Origin Type 3 fenders, front and rear, D-Max hood, kooky headlights that I had to modify to put LED off-road headlights in there because LED and HIDs just don't cut it when you're driving at night. But the wheels, oh man, those are probably the best ones I have of there. It's a two-piece welded stern, 3 spokes. I've had those for quite a while. I got them from Andy, and he actually had them fully polished at the time, so I ended up taking them off his hands. I ended up modifying them and setting them further down in the barrel so I get a little bit more lip out of it. And the rears are SSR Courageous that I rebuilt at 3-piece. Best company around, check them out. I have a couple other sets. I have a couple burner sets. I have a pair of Minervas. I just picked up another set of SSR Premiums for the front. You have to have some spare front wheels just in case you guys go off track, stuff happens. Got a D-Max roof spoiler, just little tiny nitbits, Ganador, S14 Ganadors. It's pretty original, OEM stuff. I would say I'm close to it. There's always little things here and there that pop up that I forgot about way back in the day, like little parts here and there that I was thinking about putting on the car, but never really got around to it. Most of the time though, when I really know I need to mod a certain part on the car just to have the car perform a little better, I'll do it, and then I'll most likely keep it like that for a while until I know that I need another part to progress. Oh, there's a couple different aspects of the car community. I prefer the track aspect of it because people are out there to compete, but there are other people that are out there to have fun. And those are the people that are really cool to hang out with, to have vibes with, to really chill with, and just experience the environment and atmosphere with. Just find a hobby, stick with it. If cars are a passion, find what you really like with cars and the sport that could bring you into it. To find it and stick with it. It might not be the most easy sport to get into. It might not be the easiest money sport to get into. It is expensive, but it's all the passion and the drive to go and have fun with your friends. It doesn't have to always be competition. It's literally just go and have fun with your friends. A weekend event. Sometimes you gotta hit your friends. It happens. It happens. But it's all fun. I've hit a couple of my buddies before, and when I've love tapped them in the car, they literally will come out, we'll run at each other and just give each other a big bear hug, like, yo dude, that was sick. Just do it again. But it happens. You build these cars to go drifting, and next thing you know you're probably not gonna come out on the other side with your car in one piece again. It's gonna happen. Be prepared. So, yeah, I gotta paint it. I kinda don't wanna drive it, but I do. But yeah, it's gonna be out there. It eventually will be out there soon. Probably next month or so. Cars in general are just my thing. Anything rear-wheel drive.